Hi there.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm good.
Positivity.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great. Well, how do you feel the fact that you're, opening up the main support?
We're always happy to play festivals, and as we already found out yesterday, it's getting to the bigger ones now. Bloodstock is perfect in a good company, I would say, and we're prepared. So we warmed up yesterday, ready for Bloodstock today.
Cool.
And then we're ready to kick some ass.
It's been 30 years since you started. What, if anything, was kind of like a high point that you could kind of reflect back on?
For me personally, maybe the point when I turned from a fan to a band member. It was definitely my high point. Of course, I was listening to Blind Guardian since I was, 12 or something. From being in the band, I would say maybe it's really hard to name that. Like, every album that you hold in hands after working on that for so long is a high point, is a peak. Like, you're proud. Oh wow, this is like the result of all the work that you did in the last couple years. We were working like for years on albums.
Obviously Blind Guardian is a big power metal band, but I feel that with Beyond the Red Mirror, there were sort of elements of prog in there. Is that true?
Everything that you would interpret into the music is true, I would say, because we are not thinking in those dimensions. Let's make a power metal album, let's make this and that.
Yeah.
It's just the music that that comes out of us from the inner us. I think like the most progressive times where maybe like the Night at the Opera, those elements are still there. So it's hard to take something out. And but yeah, we felt like it's matching the music and making it a little richer.
Okay. What's the next step for Blind Guardian now then?
The next step will be finalizing or finishing the live touring by end of August. We have a couple more festivals to go, and then it will be a big finale in Dresden, which is our last show for I don't know how long. Okay. So it's kind of an end of tour party. We will work in the studio. We'll work on finishing the orchestral project, hopefully very soon.
Okay.
And then we already started working on new material for a new metal album. But it's definitely too early to talk about when this is gonna be released, because we just started and collected ideas, and I did some recordings, and that's basically it.
How long on average does it usually take for a Blind Guardian album to be written and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, if we don't do anything else but writing, maybe the songwriting, it's really hard to tell. I would say maybe a year or something.
Wow.
But we always do things in between.
Okay.
For instance, we're focused on the there will be recordings for the orchestral project, while I was already starting with the new material. So it's always going back and forth, kind of.
What attracted you to the idea of fantasy and all this sort of like storytelling and stuff?
I guess if you like a certain topic, you just like it. There's no, I would not see any ignition, but it's something we all have in common. We like those fantasy topic that touches something in us, and we feel that the fantasy theme is definitely matching the music, and yeah, it kind of goes well hand in hand together.
Do you write with the theme in mind, or do you write music and then kind of have a theme?
The second. So we have the music comes first, and then usually it's Hansi writing the lyrics, and he comes up with ideas how to color or support what is there in the music. And sometimes it's like on the last album, it's like a concept art that we try to work on the whole topic for the whole album, and sometimes just song by song that can be individually looked at and taken out of the context and still works.
So what are some of your favorite fantasy like novels or films?
Of course, Lord of the Rings. Surprise. Then
oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, that's
the
just
real Frodo.
That's just because I cannot wear my ring while drumming. Actually, Frodo copied that from me, I guess, because But then, so Lord of the Rings, Dark Tower is something that I really like. Yeah. And I'm really anxious to see the
new film.
The films, how they are gonna be like. I'm a little scared because I heard that they are cutting everything, like the 7 massive books
into one film.
Like, I think 3 films or something I heard.
Oh, really? Okay. What about Game of Thrones? Do you like Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Actually, I haven't seen like the first episodes of the 7th season are out now, but I have not watched them so far. I'm still, meanwhile, busy with listening to the Audible book, Songs of Ice and Fire.
Oh, cool.
So I draw that comparison between the story, how it's going there, and the movie version. But it's definitely a great story.
Thank you for having a chat.
Thank you so much. It was nice.